this week's match against Sheffield United, we come out in a 4-2-3-1. We're able to get 4 forwards on. This could be due to wanting to get Jota on, as well as dealing with the injuries and the amount of matches that we have in the near future. Sheffield United sets up in their 5-3-2, back 3, their wing backs, a midfield 3 with 1 and 2, and then 2 center forwards. So as the match progressed in the first half, we kept with a back 4 fairly consistently, and either the holding midfielder would drop into the gap like we've seen them traditionally do so that the fullbacks could push on wider. They were providing the width in this game as the front 4 tried to overload the central areas. When they were providing width, they were in line with the midfield of Sheffield United. The problem with this, though, is by having this holding midfielder drop in, it was too slow of a switch of play from one side to the other. So as much as we wanted to use the width of the fullbacks, having these back 3 and wing backs, Sheffield United were able to step out and press the wing backs and deny them playing forward. Or in the case if they are just going with 4 in the midfielders to the inside, as this ball would get pressed back, we'd see a center forward from Sheffield United press, and then if the fullback would step into here, he would step out. Hence, playing against these front 2, I thought it would have been a better decision for them to build with 3 at the back, whether that's traditionally with our fullbacks coming in, and I know we lose the creativity from these fullbacks coming in, or if we had Henderson drop more consistently, let Wijnaldum be the holding midfielder by himself, that would allow us to attack the wide areas much more consistently and not allow them to press because he would already be in position versus dropping into that gap with a back 3, whether that's Henderson consistently positioned here or in between the center backs, we'd be able to utilize that width more. And why we're able to utilize that width is either he would step out, and then we could have Mane or Jota making a diagonal run in behind, or if we saw Firmino dropping into here, play that ball goes into there. And at times, as this ball got played out, what we would see the fullbacks do is they would actually take their first touch inside, and then that would open up this option for a pass, open up this option here, or as he would find into the center forward. Coming out of halftime, it's 1-1. There was a tactical change in how they utilized the width. What we would see happen is that the midfielder would drop into what I call zone 2 or zone 4 if we split it into 5 zones. This shortened the distance between the center back and the wide position. So they'd be able to play this ball here. We'd have the width out wide with the fullback and one of the forwards in between the gaps. What this forced Sheffield United to do was make a decision. Does he press and allow this pass in behind, or even as a third man, or does he hold and allow him to drive? We either saw the midfielder dropping into this area. Again, this is not the same area where they would normally drop to push them on, but a little bit higher and at an angle, or would be inside. The fullback would be a little bit deeper here. The winger would provide the width. Either the holding midfielder would move in, or Firmino at the 10 would move into that gap at the same time.